Are you ready to buy a home? Let's find out. When I interview people about whether or not they're ready to buy a home or not, I usually ask them a series of questions. One of the first questions I ask them is, do you have at least 2 years worth of work history? This is very important because if you're a W-2 employee, we need at least 2 years worth of work history to be able to find out what does an average looking year look like for you. One of my favorite words, though, as a loan officer is salary, because if you are a salary employee, guess what? We can start counting that income immediately. The next question I ask is, where have you lived for the last 2 years? Because we want 2 years worth of residential history to see that you're a responsible person. Next, I'd like to find out where your credit score is. Credit is so important. If you're at a 620 or higher, I probably have a program that will work for you. Even if your credit is subpar, I have people on my team that are designed to help get your credit score where it needs to be and fast. Have you served in the military? I ask this in case we want to go the VA route, but we can do conventional like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, FHA, USDA, VA, or we can go Utah Housing through the FHA program. What type of home do you want to live in? Do you want this to be a single-family residence, a townhome, a condo, a manufactured home, a modular home? There's a lot of different versions of homes out there. Let's find out what you want. I'll also ask you about what kind of debts that you spend each and every single month, because your debt-to-income ratio is very, very important. When we pull your credit, we'll be able to find this information out. I also like to find out whether or not you're going to own or occupy this home, or if this is going to be an investment property. This will determine what kind of down payment you're looking for. If this is going to be a second home, the minimum down payment is 10%. Speaking of down payments, a lot of people think they have to have 20%. If you are a first-time home buyer, meaning you haven't been on title in the last 3 years, guess what? Your minimum down payment is only 3% if you're going conventional, 3.5% through FHA, 0 with VA and USDA, and guess what? Even with Utah Housing, we have a 0 down there as well. If you're going conventional, meaning Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, and you put 20% down, this means that you will be paying no mortgage insurance. If you're self-employed and need some help, guess what? We have programs like bank statement loans. If you're an investor, ask me about our DSCR loans, which means that we'll do a rental analysis, and if the rents on the proposed property are higher than what your mortgage payment will be, guess what? There are no income docs required. These are just some of the few questions that I ask those that are thinking about buying a home. Whether or not you know you're ready or not, let's schedule a call to find out for sure. I'm Nathan Osmond with OsmondHomeLoans.com, and I look forward to working with you.